turning heads here with this recent 1.1.6 patch where the only one to get hit hard was Bayonetta. Actually, the only one to get touched at all was Bayonetta.
So Bowser, Ike.
That tells you a couple of things, actually.
Ooh,
it might tell you that Nintendo is happy with where the game is, other than the one character that they released.
Yeah.
If they did a patch where they didn't touch a single other thing, that might just be where they want to be. This may be the last patch we see for all we know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're playing someone waiting for a patch, I would not hold your breath. I'd start thinking about what you want to play for, long term. But here we go, Sonic and Ike, a very quick character and a very, very beefy but slower character.
Yeah, this is also a very interesting team comp as is. Many people think of Ike as a weaker Cloud, but those who don't know, I mean, that's technically true. Ike is probably a weaker character. However, Ike still has some niches to him where the character can be very, very strong. And especially on a team with Sonic, which forces, as Sonic runs away, the opponents to kind of go at Ike. If they get hit, if the Ike is good enough, this is a dangerous team.
Yeah, Ike also a good doubles combo character because he has just gross up air. He can get KOs off a lot of easy setups. So we'll see how this works out. Still first stock. Everyone's got a decent amount of life, but yeah, there we go. Up air into a good
back throw, up smash. So Hawk preventing a witch time from being capitalized on at all. Back throw from Ike. Hawk immediately running over to help Linus' Sonic. Just really good teamwork being displayed here by the Sonic Ike team.
Oh yeah, like look at that. They know their setups. They got their stuff on lock. They're whenever they see one of these team setups, they're ready for it.
Yeah, this is just good all-around doubles play from Linus and Hawk.
Yeah, and this was I think why people were talking them up, just because they obviously they're not just like good players who happen to play doubles. It's like they're a doubles team. They're very much attuned to the strategies of doubles. And all that stuff. Yeah,
Linus not gonna die, and so hitting his teammate, Hawk hitting Linus gave Linus the opportunity to go out and try to get a gimp, which he wound up getting the kill with the back air anyway. Just good situational awareness from Linus there with the Sonic.
Yeah, this also is 5-2 right now. It is a beatdown.
Yeah, they're looking very, very good right now overall as a team.
And I think if you're a zSTORM Deku here, you've really got to start thinking about, okay, how do we start playing like a team like these guys are? We're not going to win by throwing out down smashes. We're not, these are people who are really actually playing a doubles team. So
yeah, and not only like this is just getting away from them. Getting that stock on Linus was critical for the comeback, but Hawk taking the stock on Bayonetta. Oh wow,
spike, yep.
That was dirty. They looked good.
Yeah, it does. A blow up there. zSTORM and Deku. You want to take a moment here. You want to talk it through. You want to think about your counter picks, about what you did right, what you did wrong, and what you might do against these guys, against Linus and Hawk.
Didn't touch me.
You don't want to just run in and be like, let's run that back right away.
All right, so we're going to see what zSTORM and Deku try to do to combat this team, which is looking like, even after seeing Rickles and SBF, Hawk and Linus, I'm not really sure who they lost to, but looking like the clear favorite right now. This is a scary-looking doubles team. Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, right away, I mean, a really obvious kind of, which time, not a great counter to the up B.
That was a good idea, though. I like what zSTORM was trying to do to give his team momentum, and I think that's why zSTORM and Deku have come this far, is because of moves like that. Getting momentum across the board, having ideas that other players may not be ready for consistently. Because every time I've watched zSTORM and Deku play a game after they lose, one of them does something kind of crazy. And it's been interesting to watch, for sure. And that was just the latest in a long line.
So I think one thing that, when you play a doubles team that has this really good synergy and really good team combos, I mean, your first inclination is to get in there and break it up. Don't let them get into their setups. Don't let them get easy grabs. Force them to play a different game than the one that they're really good at. So Cloud too far. He was hoping for limit before the end, but did not come in time.
Well, with Ike charging up the neutral B for you to come back, your only chance there would be a ledge snap, which you can't do without limit.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm not even sure you can do it with limit, but it would at least maybe combat Ike.
That Deku down smash, really reckless, wound up hitting his teammate. And Deku's been throwing out some forward smashes. You're not going to hit Sonic with a random forward smash. He's going to sit there and shield him and punish you. So
or run from you.
Yeah, or he won't even be there. You'll be charging your down smash, and he'll be like, oh, I'm over here now.
All right, that was smart from Deku, getting at least the kill, knowing that zSTORM was going to die. There was nothing he could do to prevent it. Just make sure you come away with something.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's 5-3 right now. This is looking a lot like last game. This counter-pick stage not... you know, I haven't really seen what they wanted to do on Battlefield that's different than what they did last game. And it's just looking bad. Linus and Hawk still, I mean, it's not as clean as it was last game. They haven't gotten some of the setups, but they're still running away with it.
I think their plan, ooh, that's going to get the kill.
And that Deku, he's getting punished for these bad habits.
I think their plan was to take the Ike specifically to a larger stage where they wouldn't die as fast, and that way Sonic has a much harder time killing as well. But not only is it not working out, but the opposite is happening.
Yeah, and we just saw a very, very blatant team setup from Hawk and Linus, and Red Team just let it happen. They could have done something about it. They could have gotten in the middle of it, and they just let it happen. So that's the kind of stuff you need to think about.
All right, they're going for a grab, ready to set something up if they can. Deku, representing the last stock of this game for the blue team, has a large uphill climb. That would probably be the comeback of the century if they were able to pull it off, to be honest. Back throw, back air. Cloud at 94%.
I mean, yeah, he'll take it. He doesn't care. It's still 3-1. Yeah, this is you know, if you're zSTORM in this situation, you know, start thinking about the next match. How are you going to run this back, you know, 3-0?
Oh, and Deku suiciding there, kind of mercifully, going to game 3. Hog and Linus are just very good team. Like, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, usually I don't see setups that look this clean. Like, I've seen the GGA guys do this kind of stuff. I've seen Shell and Hadley do this kind of stuff. I've seen Green do this kind of stuff with just about anybody he plays with. Green and Bo specifically can do this kind of crap. So we're seeing some really actual top-tier doubles play in my mind. And this is an Arcadian.
Right.
So...
Jigs for...
I know J-Brock wanted to come out to this and wasn't able to, so I hope he's watching what this Sonic is doing.
Yeah.
So that he can get some, I don't want to say pointers, but you can always learn from a player who's solid with your character.
So we're getting some character switches. Linus and Hawk maybe trying to kind of proactively screw with whatever game plan blue team might be thinking about.
Now zSTORM before Bale came out, oh, here it is now. I was actually going to mention this because they switched to Jigglypuff from Linus. zSTORM is originally a Sonic man, so you would think he would know what to do a little bit better. And I think he busted out the Sonic as soon as he saw a Jigglypuff, which seems like a good plan. It's really, really hard to rest Sonic.
So we'll see. Like we were. Oh! You kidding me? That was.
That's a thing that happened.
All right, that's ridiculous. I'm a little bit in shock. I'm a little impressed. Not a little impressed. I'm very impressed. That's all. That is the kind of thing too that is. It can be demoralizing. It can be like actually demoralizing,
especially in like a game 3 when you're down 2-0.
Yeah,
that's what you don't need.
Yeah, just. Yeah, the other team just saying like, I've got you. I'm like download complete. Like I've got this. So
zSTORM is looking really much better this game though. Like for that happening, blue team has just evened up the game with that Deku down smash, the DP special.
Yeah, but so, that rest was gross, but it didn't win the game by any means. So we'll see how things work.
I feel like people forget that zSTORM was a Sonic main first and foremost, and a very formidable one at that.
So Linus, we just saw that Linus was really happy to knock someone off stage and then run to help his teammate. Like he's not necessarily going for offstage Jigglypuff shenanigans.
Ike with the heavy hit up top. Going to take Cloud, put him to his last stock. Although Deku coming right back and taking Jigglypuff's first stock. At least keeping the game within reach for blue team.
Blue team still down a stock, and it's just going to be... It's gonna be tough. We'll see. I'm not seeing much in the way of like a team strategy from Deku and zSTORM. They just seem like they're both just kind of playing singles with each other.
Yeah. It's mostly.
Oh, and the sleep, the disrespectful sleep.
That was pretty disrespectful.
Like,
that is never
good.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, it's never a good idea to do that.
You can do it if you're edge canceling. Actually, that is the one time it's acceptable.
Even that is like, how often is that?
It works very infrequently. That's a surrender thing.
Yeah.
I think surrenders from MBVA. He's one of the more notable puffs in the world.
Hawk, great presence of mind. As soon as Linus threw out a sleep, Hawk just jabbed him.
That's hard. It's hard to do with Ike Puff too, because Ike hitting you hurts when you're Jigglypuff. So golf swing from Deku. A little bit of Tiger Woods Pro Tour 2004 there to get the stock. And that actually evened the game up in stocks.
Yeah, Cloud, Deku is pretty close to death here. This could be a Gimp. He's got limit, but all right, good stuff coming back on stage there.
Deku needs to do something crazy here, I think, honestly, because Sonic can't really do much in the way of crazy shenanigan stuff.
Yeah.
And by crazy, I don't mean hit another down smash.
Right. Yeah, Deku is...
Oh, wow. I don't know what just happened, but I know it was a zSTORM suicide.
Yeah, zSTORM flying into the blast zone. Just maybe, like, I'm done with this game.
Yep, all right.
So that was...
I think he's talking about... If I'm lip reading him right, I think he's saying that rest was BS.
Rest does have invincible frames.
zSTORM is upset. Sometimes you just got to accept they got outplayed as a team.
Oh
like, yeah. The teamwork from Hawk and Linus was incredible.
Yeah.
That entire game. They had all the setups down. They really didn't flub anything. And zSTORM and Deku played great this whole tournament. The problem is when you run into like bona fide doubles teams, especially like brothers who are that good at team combo setups, you have to know how to break them up.
Yeah, and that